No, don't worry, don't answer that. No, I liked the concert a lot last night. I think for a young band less than a year old, I think you sounded really good. You're obviously only going to get better, but I really enjoyed the concert a lot. And as Edward said earlier on, in the last 10 years or so, there's more appreciation for jazz and some genres of the music in Asia. What reaction do you get from people here in Borneo and Malaysia to this music that you play?
Okay, I'm Dean. I'm from Miri, so last night there's a lot of my family members who watched me and they're surprised because they know me because in KL I backed up artists or singers playing pop music and just neo soul. So basically, this is the first band that we create to experiment our music knowledge, playing fusion, Latin, and jazz. So last night, my dad was also here, and he's a musician, so we were quite surprised. They enjoyed it.
Is that the first time your dad had seen you, your family had seen you performing this music?
For this band, yes, it's the first time.
My name is Agus from Jakarta, Yes. I do have a few questions. Nowadays, more and more people are accessing YouTube or social network, for example, rather than televisions, which is, I do believe, that's giving another chance for musicians to be heard. Somebody from Timbuktu being known to somebody from India corner of Indonesia. So my question is, because of the social network and these kind of things, are you guys still listening to any records? If do you listen? I mean, what is the record that you're listening in the last 30 days or something like that? That's the first question for everybody. Second question is specific for Vanita. I do believe that you are the second groups that being invited for Borneo Jazz, which is what is called the Religious Festival. How did you manage to come to this festival? Because I think also one of the interests from the media that I heard on the first day of the conference with the committee here. I mean, are you submitting or you just being referred by someone important, for example? And as for the Malaysian group, I think because your bass player will be leaving soon to Berkeley, will you be managed to record at least your 3 original last night? Because I do believe that will be, at least put that in compilation. Thank you.
All right, probably we go for the first question first to everyone. We start with Nita and followed by LVE and to the next. Right. The first question was about whether the records, what records are they still listening?
Yeah, basically, for me, I'm not so gadget person, basically. I'm quite vintage. So, to answer your question, my main interest is to go to the concert still, than watching through any media, to be involved in the concert group. Number 2, I still listen to some records, because it's my habit daily. In the morning, I listen to jazz music, and in the evening, I listen to cool down with some classical numbers or fusion. And YouTube for me, I need it for the reference more for my teaching, for my lecture, because they need to see it, the students, and some of us not so lucky to be in the concerts like I do. So yeah, I still listen daily, at least twice a day, to answer the question. That's it. Yeah.
LVE.
I do still listen to rap CDs because actually my lecturer encouraged me to do so, because in college I had to, not had to, I wanted to, but it was part of the program where I took on music production. So because when you listen to recording from the CD, original CD, and then MP3, there's a sound quality loss, right? So I do actually listen to CDs just to like listen to the pure quality, the nice, all the details and stuff. But I would say not a new album, but like what I've been listening to is probably I think the last one I can remember is an album from Mary J. Blige.
All right, thanks. Peter?
Yep.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I personally, I have for the last 2 years I've had a radio program on Dutch National Radio, 2 hours a week on Monday evening. So I obsessively listen to music. I have to, yeah, I have to pick out 2 hours of music, which, depending on the length of the tunes, is about between 20 and 30 tracks. And after the first 3 months, I was already through my own record collection, so I had to look for stuff every week. So I listen everything from vinyl to Spotify, YouTube. Some things that are not available, I find them on Spotify. I found some very interesting stuff a couple of weeks ago by the RTB Big Band, which is a Yugoslavian big band, which is in the 70s. They made some beautiful stuff, and you can't buy that anywhere, and the vinyl is so rare, it's impossible to come by, so I illegally downloaded it. So I'm not very good at it, but I'm very glad it's possible, because there's some things which you just can't come by. So it's anything, get your hands on. CDs, the last CD I bought was the new Dr. John album, which is produced by Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys, which is an incredible album, and sonically it's fantastically recorded. The sound quality is incredible. So I didn't want to buy that on digital. I wanted to get CD, like you say, because it's you know, it's just wanted to hear best quality. It's not album vinyl yet, so I had to buy the CD.